What it do? What it do? What's going on, y'all? It's the Unmanageable Negroes here, man. I'm Alton Walker.
I am the grumpy Uncle Marvin Hunter. We are the UN.
Yes, sir. And you still looking at that? Should I mention the woman you talking about right now? Are you gonna say something to the people while we on the podcast?
We start.
Are you gonna say hey to them though?
What up, folks? We out here. This is your boy Wellington Ojuku. You know what it is. The Unmanageable Negroes.
What you over there looking at, man?
I was actually looking at Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Yeah.
Dropping a word.
Yeah.
Hey, he keeps a good word on us.
Yeah.
I gave you a box of T.D. Jakes words last time.
Yes. It's a ton of good wisdom. And let me tell you something right now. Some wisdom coming out there. The choir, amazing. When the choir get together and get to singing, get to humming.
You was deep in that phone, brother. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what caught your
I
attention.
want to tell you, brother, Christmas came early this
Well,
year.
all right.
I said, this man got good selection. This man got
You went
good-
through them already?
Not all of them.
Be like
These
that guy. Be like that guy.
I need
online.
energy. I need some energy to get up out here and these performs and cut some of this weight off.
Boy, that's crazy, man.
Man, mess around. Be like that dude online. That girl locked him out the house because she caught him jacking off. You see that video? Man. Yeah.
I ain't catch
didn't
that
see
video.
that one.
Yeah. He's ringing the doorbell. Please let me back in. I'm
This
sorry.
video you just told me about recently, where the shark jumped out the water
Yes, sir.
and grabbed a parasailor's ankle. Do you know
Took it
which?
off.
Do you know which one?
I don't know which leg.
Well, he
He was parasailing?
He was parasailing, and
that
they
why I don't do that, man.
had let him come down low to the water.
You seen the video?
Yeah, where the feet touch the water.
posted
Shark, the
I
shark
thought you
jumped
know
up.
you gonna do. I was stupid.
Yeah. It's kind of too far away to see that, but that thing come up side of there. That's why I don't do animals. I don't do animals, man.
I don't do it. I don't. That's why I don't do the ocean a lot.
What was
too. I don't
was the
mess
person
with
that was parasailing white?
Look white. Yeah.
But you know, black folks.
Black folk
parasailing
parasail
now.
though.
No, we parasail too, but for some odd
Y'all
reason,
been parasailing?
I think
I ain't never been.
no, I've never
No,
been.
no,
I do some but I be on them.
I don't
jet
like
skis
heights. I don't like heights. So.
I've never rode a jet ski, but I will tell you this though. I think that shark had something against. He's tired of seeing them white feet come through there dangling and all that, having that fun and part. Because he was waiting for that moment. That shark saw that foot and was like, "A moment like this, some
stupid.
people wait a lifetime." He took the whole foot in
Whole
one
foot.
bite. Damn,
Man, look.
I ain't parasailing.
I ain't know sharks was that heavy. I know
Now
they could,
I'm going back through my mind. Like I did some jet skis on the. I was
you
out
jumped
there,
off
too.
the boat.
But see, that's Miami though. So I don't think it'll be nothing in that area.
Yeah, it
That's
might
what,
not
you,
be
that's
right
what they
now.
all say.
Because it's a bunch of buildings. I don't think sharks be in that area.
Faith
Because you
ain't
know
gonna.
how deep that shark got to go to come up that fast to jump
Yeah.
out the water.
But I did do some jet skis off a beach when it was just, I was out there too. And
He
I
was
I
bold.
think about it.
Yeah.
You know that saying?
that should've
If
been
your
out that
friends
far.
jump off the bridge, you gonna do it too. And you went out
That
there.
should have been out there.
You was out there.
I'd be scared. Yeah,
Black folks, we don't do nature. We don't do a lot of
I don't hardly do like say ocean stuff like that.
I almost skydive. I let some white guys get me drunk, and they was talking about doing it. And then they came back the next day. We was supposed to go. I ain't opened the door.
You act like
They
you
was out
sleep.
there knocking. I'm not coming out
I was supposed to do it when I was in Hawaii one time.
How they come to the door?
ain't
Marvin, dude.
there. Yeah, dude.
Marvin.
You ready?
Marvin.
Not ready, dude.
Come on out, Marvin.
You ain't answer the
I mean, I sobered up. And my blackness like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
You ain't answer the door,
Not for
bro.
that jump out no damn plane.
They were ready to do
The
it.
night before, though, I was all gung-ho. I was drunk on that Jägermeister. So let white folks, hey, you drinking the Jägermeister. That's their favorite shit.
Hey, man. It's a lot going on, man. Shout out. I do want to give a shout out to Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul finally going to the finals first time.
Yeah.
16 years, baby.
You deserve it.
Why you looking like that, Marvin?
Man, I'm just thinking about that shove he took, man.
Oh, from Pat Beverly, though, man.
That was disgusting, man.
That
was
cat
the,
That's kind of
is dirty.
that was the act of a coward.
He's a dirty player, bro. Very dirty. Now,
That
would I
was-
want him on my team? Yes. I definitely would want him on my team because he's grimy. Yeah.
I think that was as far as grimy goes right there. When you took the man is off guard, completely off guard, unaware of anything that's going
what
on
he
behind.
said to him as they passed.
He had to say something.
That's why your mama stank or something. Like
It had to be something, bro. It had to be personal. And I guess they ain't gonna tell her what he said, but it had to be something, bro.
The energy he shoved him with came from his locks, deep down at the root of his locks.
He mad just said, you
And he-
bitch ass nigga.
That ain't enough to.
You might have said that.
At the wrong time, bitch ass nigga.
Because I'm pretty sure he about to lose some money behind this.
Look,
Yeah, he gonna lose some money behind
at the wrong time, that bitch ass nigga will hit you. It'll cut you deep.
Nah. Well, he lost.
ass
No. It'll hit you.
I'm gonna tell you this. They lost.
I seen motherfucker.
He saw
dude
that they-
spaz on a chick because she said
From a
that shit.
bitch ass nigga.
I mean, well, when a chick say it, he gonna hit differently than when a man say it.
No,
That's what I'm
it
saying.
hit. It hit.
You don't think it hit differently when a man say it versus a woman?
It
think it
depends
hit.
on what's going on.
Depending on what's going on, but it hit. It hit. So,
It depends
bitch
on
ass
what it
nigga,
is.
Now I'm not necessarily saying you're supposed to react physically, but it touch you. It make you feel some kind of way.
It depends on where you place it.
Yeah, how you place it in sentence, your voice inflection when you said it.
Oh, yeah.
The intent behind it. Yeah,
Let you be down and out, depressed, and you mad,
yeah.
and then come on, you bitch ass nigga.
You having a flashback?
Now we play with each other, you know what I'm saying? Look at this bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That work.
And that works, that's fine. But
If
I
it's
know
all
some
fun and
motherfuckers who don't play that.
And that's fine because we ain't really never cursed each other like that. I mean, Chris it's a
Paul
certain
told that
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris
That's what he told him. He whispered, you bitch ass nigga. Told you go with that.
probably told him his locks stank. He said
Are those locks?
He said you floss your ass with your locks.
I don't even think them locks. Them just.
You seen his hair?
He doing what you got.
So you just think, okay, long strands of hair. He told him
He
you,
ain't got locks. That man got just snap.
Pat.
I don't know if he got locks or not.
Yeah, look at
Don't
this.
make me.
Yeah, we talking about.
So
I'm
somebody
waiting.
keep talking.
I'm waiting.
I bet you go to the shade room. It's right there.
No, I'm looking. Yeah, that mean.
Man, them doggone. That is not locks, bro. That's not.
Yeah,
locks.
he just got it wolfed up. That don't
Whatever
like
that is.
locks.
Okay.
Anyway, he should have pushed them. But they was losing.
Yeah.
But shout out to Chris Paul. We wait for the
that is
Monster Jones.
embarrassing. You are embarrassing. When Stephen A. Smith, which he always can't wait to
Yeah,
attack
Stephen A. gonna do
black folks, that's his favorite thing because he woke up with a quote this morning. Oh, I wake up every morning thinking about how I can make my boss richer and how I can get some of that money.
Huh?
That's a Stephen A. quote. He said that. He said,
You don't like Stephen A. though.
I don't like no nigga that talk down
Every
on black
time
people
I
to
feel-
appease white people. I
don't
don't
like
care
Stephen
for
A.,
any black person that
Charles
talks down.
Barkley,
Hold on.
Derek Jackson.
No,
Kamala
I ain't got
Harris.
nothing against Derek. That's
Kamala
funny.
Harris.
That was it. His whole situation is just funny in itself.
But you don't.
I don't care for any black person that will
talk
throw
down on
black
black folks.
people under the bus to appease white folks and then tap dance when they done and said, "What else do you need me to do to butter your biscuits?"
That's why I like Shannon Sharp, man.
Yeah.
I like Shannon, man. You don't like,
I like
Shannon
Shannon.
Sharp?
I like Shannon.
Shannon cool, but I didn't.
You think he tap dancing? You think he be tap dancing?
See, it's a line. It's a
I
lie.
don't think he tap
It's a
dancing,
lie.
but here's what Stephen A. Smith posted on his page. Somebody said that is very slavish. I wake up every morning with two thoughts. One, how do I make my bosses more money?
Okay, yeah, that is kind of crazy.
And two, how do I get some of it?
That's kinda crazy.
Some of it.
That's a stupid post.
Eyes takes
Even if you feel
some
that
of
way,
it.
you know how that's gonna be taken. But here's my thing: I like black folks who don't mind speaking truth to dysfunction,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and they don't give a fuck if black folks get mad.
yeah.
I like it, even if they saying shit that I don't particularly agree with. I admire them for saying it, so I like Shannon Sharp.
I like Shannon.
I like him.
What you think
I
about-
like Whoopi Goldberg. I like people. They don't
Monique,
give a
what you
fuck.
think about Monique with the bonnet?
I like
With
it.
the bonnet situation at the
And I
airport.
don't agree with a lot of stuff Monique say, but in that particular thing, this is my stance. I'm standing firm.
She
on
stand
it.
on it.
And she doubled and tripled, and that's what I really like. When you got something that you stand firmly on, and you double, triple, quadruple down on it, and don't care, because me that's power. You know what I'm
Monique
saying?
says,
I don't
take
give
them
a fuck.
bonnets
This
off,
is what
man.
I said. What I said. Now y'all take it how you want to.
Now, what's crazy is Mulatto responds. Y'all know who Mulatto is? Big Lotto?
Yeah, I
The
like
mixed
her.
rapper?
Yeah, I don't like her.
She from Clayton
She cute.
Clayton
Sexy.
County. She said she was in. I think she was trying to be funny, and she put it on. She had her bonnet on in the airport, talking about, I'm out here about to take my next flight in the airport. Now what? I do this, and I was like, Monique wasn't talking about white women. She wasn't talking about no.
Man, I like mulatto, man.
Mixed Karen. She wasn't talking about no
man.
mixed Karen. She ain't say shit about y'all. Now I can call mulatto that because mulatto said, I ain't claiming either one of my sides. I'm just mixed. I ain't claiming black.
You know, it's more and more of that shit happening, man.
And
I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm fine
Trying
with
to
it.
appease the both sides.
Here's my thing. I'm fine with it, but once again, I said what I said. She wasn't talking to white women when she said, "Don't come out the house with no bonnet." You a whole white woman. You
She
a
black
mixed,
too, though.
You a mixed white woman. She a mixed
I
white
like
woman.
Lotto,
See, a lot of people like to lean towards black, but
I like her.
they don't serve the community.
She may be too young for me, but I like her though.
She said it on Vlad TV.
Who else y'all know, like black celebrities or politicians, sports star that speak truth to dysfunction? We always hear about speaking truth to power. Who speaks truth to dysfunction and don't give a fuck?
There ain't that many.
It's
It ain't that many.
Because being controversial don't mean that. Because if you just one side, I'm talking about a motherfucker who's willing to be an island.
Okay.
To be
Okay.
I'm an island. Fuck all y'all. This what I said.
yeah.
I
Okay.
love people like that.
Yeah.
Even if I don't agree with what they say.
Who then? Because I'm trying to.
I think you pretty much name it. Ain't that many though.
Yeah.
talking about the ones that's not one sided.
And I'm talking about like celebrities like that's doing it. Ain't that many because they got endorsements. They ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah.
These folks about their money. Y'all be wanting these folks to speak up about certain
That's why they
things.
love comedians, man.
And even
People
comedians.
love comedians.
Well, comedians be.
We ain't talking about the ones that's up, all the way up in the
Yeah,
sky
yeah.
that can't really, got to
That
come
endorsement
out
money,
and
boy.
speak on just straight family comedy material.
DL do it. I don't give a fuck. He say
Yeah,
what he say.
DL say what he say.
Whoever
Yeah.
if white folks get pissed, fuck them. If black folks get
DL.
pissed, fuck them.
DL definitely on the island. DL definitely on the island.
I love island niggas. I love it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
because I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
what split the group when Terry Crews got grabbed by the dangleberries.
Well, speaking of,
That split them.
see, I guess we speaking of sexual assault.
Where you going?
Bill Cosby out of jail.
Oh, Bill out here on them hoes. He back out here.
Bill.
Now, why they keep saying he's single? Did his wife divorce him?
No, his wife is dead.
Yeah.
But why he ain't talking though? Why in the press conference he's not saying
Why
a
would
word?
he say anything?
I guess he's trying to keep his mouth shut until he do his
Because
special.
they run with everything he say.
Man, I don't
Hey,
think
Bill,
ain't do no special.
You
Bill
don't think he'll
blinked
put a
his
special
eye.
out?
Why would he? Man, let Bill recover. He got a lot to recover from because they went back on their word
They about
and
to sue.
prosecuted him.
He about to sue him too. I
They
just heard about to sue
prosecuted
him.
him after they went to civil court.
You know what's crazy about it? Because I remember I said
You
that.
can't even do that.
You remember I remember saying that. I said this particular chick I thought he paid, like he settled with.
Yeah, they did.
He did.
He settled with. So
And
how
settled
can
came
you
back.
charge him for something that this was
It's
settled?
called
Yep.
I like to call that double jeopardy.
Nope. I mean nobody even said anything. I'm like, how
And
y'all
he,
charging
and he
him?
testified with immunity in that case, and then they turned around and used that shit against him in this case,
Something from 10 years.
and that's how they got him, and that's why the Supreme Court was like, "Fuck y'all, you can't do that." That
But
ain't
the
fair."
damage has been done. To me, I think the damage. He been in there for 3 years.
Well, he's supposed to be in there with 3 to 10.
No,
He
it
did
was,
3.
No, it was. They say 2 years and 9 months or something. 2 years.
Man,
9
3. That man. You,
Yeah, that's pretty much 3. That's pretty much 3.
About 2 more. 3 years. 3 years and 9 months. They tried,
Yeah,
and then they tried to get him to go to take the class for violent
Yeah,
sexual
He said I ain't
offenders.
taking it. He said he keeping his.
Fuck that. I ain't taking that shit.
Yeah, why would he sticking to his guns?
So what do you think?
I mean, like I said, I've said what I said about this situation, man. You know, you always try to consider what they say are victims and stuff like that, but some of this stuff doesn't make sense to me. With this particular case, I think it's even known that even after the pill or whatever, you still come back around them and saying happy Valentine's Day, and you still you in contact with them.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out. And some will say, well, you don't understand being a victim, this and this and this and that.
No, you don't come back and
I mean,
be
if
around a
I'm,
motherfucker.
I said, people gonna argue, with there's fear. People are scared. People in power, you know, they fear them because they can mess up their career and this and this and this and that. But I don't understand it. I'll put it like that. I don't understand it because me personally, I'm not the type of person to let you do something to me and don't tell nobody because of who you are. Like, if you do something to me and I don't like it and it's I'm going to say something. I don't give a damn who you are.
Yeah.
But some people are not like that. Some people saying, well, I want to protect my money, my family, so I'm going to let them do whatever. You know, he can mess my career up. And that's a lot. That's what they're saying is going on in Hollywood. These people in power are doing stuff to these women. These women want a career, and they're scared to speak up because that person may mess their career up.
That's been happening since the beginning of the time. It's going to continue to happen. I feel like he is a product of his age because, 30, 40 years ago, he was on Larry King talking about what they used to roofie chicks and give them
Spanish fly, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well, now, Spanish fly is regarded as something that just makes you horny. It doesn't knock you out. It doesn't.
Well, he was saying that that's what they did. So I actually think he did something, but some of them hoes lying. Ain't no way. And some of them explanations, man, he do it to you, then you come back again.
That's
all
the
that
weird
kind
part,
of shit.
yeah.
Some of them lying. Now, did he do something? There's too many motherfuckers for him not to be. You ain't gonna.
But see, I'm the other way around.
You know,
I feel like when it get to too many people, then I feel like something ain't right. I'm the other way around. I'm like, something ain't right when it get to 50 women.
This is how.
And I just start coming. Everybody just start coming out. That's when I start asking questions.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Now, if it was about 3 or 4 or 5, I'd be like, oh shoot, yeah, he made it.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. America, until America starts taking serious that when white folks lie, they need to be held accountable. Then you can't blame black folks for being in disbelief whether it's 35 white women on the Time magazine cover or it's 60 white women on the Time magazine cover, and they don't believe them. Because white women have been lying on black men for 400 plus years to this day. So if you don't present hardcore evidence to black folks, you can't get mad at them for not believing a lick.
I got a question too now. So
also, one real quick thing. Felicia Rashad, she took down the picture.
I want because I want you to mention this though. But before we get to Felicia Rashad part, when are we going to, okay, let me say it right. Is it okay to hold these women accountable for not speaking up to gain an opportunity? When do we say, I understand he could have messed your career up and I know who he is, but this is wrong. And what's wrong is wrong, you got to say what's wrong. So don't wait till 20 years later when somebody else come out because you want to protect. Do we hold that accountable? We shouldn't hold them accountable to say, he molested you. I know you want this career.
Yeah.
But it's wrong.
That's tricky.
That's
because that has nothing to do with the entertainment industry. I think that's across the board. I know some people might get mad, but you know, we don't hold women accountable for a lot of stuff. Like that. Anything that's sensitive and stuff like that, we kind of give it a pass. Well, you don't know how she feels, and that pain never goes away, and yada yada yada. And it's like, in the military, I've seen too many times a regretful fuck turns into a rape charge. It happens.
It definitely happens.
And folks will tell you, that doesn't happen.
What
woman would lie about that?
Plenty
a
of women.
lot of women would lie about that.
The dude that could, what's the boy? We brought his name up before.
The football player.
Messed that dude career up lying about rape.
Yeah, we're not making light of rape. We're not making light of
we're not. But this woman lied. So it's not like it happened. But my main thing about the rape part, my main thing is like the Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Or even with the Bill Cosby situation. You know, Louis C.K. they said he jacked off in front of him. Or whatever. You know. But
he announced it.
That what Dave Chappelle said. What? He was on the phone. You could have hung up. But my thing is, if somebody does you wrong, if I bring you to my house and I'm a man of power, and I do something to you, sexual assault you or whatever, and you afraid to say something because it'll mess your career up. Who's in the right or who's in the wrong?
It's rough.
And then it's like years later when I guess ain't nothing, you don't have much going on with your career, or I don't know, whatever will makes you want to come out now 20 years later. Like,
I mean, the lawyers pointed out a lot of things that challenged people's case and their testimony. One of the lawyers, I think it was Mesereau, they talked to Janice Dickinson when she wrote in her book, a book of 2002, saying that Cosby came over to her house or whatever. I think it was her crib. And then they had some drinks, they chilled. And then after that, he left. She fell asleep by herself, alone. Now, in her testimony when she was in trial, she said Cosby had gave her something that had her pass out. Some Quaaludes probably had her pass out. And she woke up with semen on her leg, and she was in pain. So the lawyer said, why didn't you put that in the book? Well, she said, because I was trying to make money, and I was told that I needed to take that out so it wouldn't ruin my career. And he said, then the lawyer said,
that's what I'm saying.
So you were paid to lie. You were paid not to tell the truth. And then that's where he caught her. So that's how he exposed her, the holes in her story. Saying, so if they can pay you to not tell the truth, what makes this any different?
And like I said, I'm not trying to put nobody down. I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah, it's because it's peculiar, man. And then also what I've always found to be interesting, you get a grown woman and a grown man, they both get drunk. Grown woman and a grown man, they both get drunk.
Why?
They have sex. The woman get to wake up the next day. I would have never did that. He must have coerced me. Wait a minute. Why is the grown man, if two grown people get drunk, why is always the man is expected to be the responsible one? I don't understand that. I do not understand that. And somebody actually put online the other day that coercion is freaking rape. What? Where are we going, man? This shit is out of control.
They keep pushing the line.
Moving the line.
It's almost like gerrymandering.
Yeah, and even like I said, you brought up Felicia Rashad, but the girl, what's the other lady name?
Janet Hubert.
Janet Hubert, like she said in her comments, like we let a predator out, whatever. But she said she still know 3 people till this day that he did the same thing to her or was a victim of him.
Something happened.
And something happened.
She wasn't specific.
She wasn't specific.
She just throwing stuff out.
And I'm saying, so where's these 3 people? Like, maybe we need to have a woman on the show.
If she said something happened,
to say, why do y'all keep this to yourself so long?
Look, I'm not. What is it? Victim shaming nobody. But
I hope we ain't victim shaming.
No, we don't.
They gonna say we are. No matter what.
Okay, because I'm just
We're
trying.
not.
He say, she say. He say, she say. If something happened, if you don't take this to court, if you don't take it to court the way it's supposed to be, then it's gonna be he say, she say technically. Because right now, Janet, you talking he say, she say. Yeah. And what people are getting from what you're saying, whether we supposed to believe women without evidence or not, what people are getting from what you're saying is that you might have something personally against him, and it could be if he affected your friends. I could get why it would be personal, but
and it's only men in power, man. Like and whatever that power is, man. That's who they saying are doing these sexual assault, and I get it because I know women that's been and they ain't even these family members. I know women that's been molested by a family member and was scared to speak up because they were scared of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, to me, that's different from you scared to say something because you trying to get put on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like these women fear for their life.
Well, see, and
something may happen to that, but
and then that's interesting in itself. If people keep saying we knew about it.
They keep saying it.
We knew about it. Then why is anybody constantly going to this man's house? If y'all keep knowing, about it, why do people keep engaging and going to this man's house?
It's been common knowledge. It's common knowledge.
This may be the clip right here. Because I feel like everybody that knew, and even she said in her video, we knew about it. Everybody knew he was doing this.
It's common knowledge.
Even with the R. Kelly situation. Oh, we was there. We knew. Everybody knew. And y'all still made records with this
Still
dude.
going over there.
So who are the true victims, and who are all y'all that allowed it to happen? All y'all that was connected to these people, it's your fault too. All you artists that did a song with R. Kelly afterwards, it's your fault. You allowed it. You didn't speak up for these women. And what makes me mad is after these women come out and say something, now all of a sudden you want to say something. But your record out because you made money. Yep. So you was in it for the money.
Yep.
With the Bill Cosby, all y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear none of y'all backing these people up after you knew what happened. Don't come to me with that. If these are true victims, let's be for the victims. But you should have been with them when you knew you saw them little girls in his house and knew something wasn't right with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But you still did a song even after the case. When they had the case back in the early 2000s.
Yep.
And y'all had the nerve to let this Negro do a national anthem at the freaking football game. Mm-hmm. NFL, you a dog. You a suspect of this.
We love dysfunction.
So that's what makes me mad. You know, it's like if this stuff is happening in Hollywood and it's happening, then do something about it. But I still feel like, hey, stop. I know you want a career. I know you want to go to the next level. But it's some type of integrity to say, I'm not about to allow this to happen. I don't care damn who you are.
This where I know, as I can't tell grown folks, don't go up there when people you hear when people keep saying, hey, man, I'm hearing things. If I'm hearing things, and I ain't even gonna mess with that person. We know in this business right now, if somebody is known for stiffing people out of money, then everybody tends to fall back from that person. In this business, as a comedian, when another comedian tells you he shorted this person, he shorted that person, he shorted that person, he shorted that person, we tend to be like, well, I don't want to deal with it, because a lot of us are not trying to take that risk in being shorted. That's what we do as adults. Now, if you go any further, it says, one, you probably desperate, you need the money, and you are leaning on hope. You're not leaning on insight or the information that has been given upon you, that has been bestowed upon you. You are leaning on hope. And then from that point, we look at you like, well, you were thoroughly warned.
Right.
You see? And like I said, once again, when it comes to all the white people, because I see a bunch of people online that's upset at some of the black people who are saying, we didn't believe them in the first place. Well, like I said, white folks, y'all been 400 plus years lying on black people. So to expect them to outright believe you, like the Tuskegee experiment, when people was being treated and watched die, after all the black men that these white women done took away from their wives, their mothers, and have left women just in distraught with nothing happening once they've been found innocent. Nothing happening to those women that lied on.
And I say it again, man.
This is the boy cried wolf. Like, y'all made it possible for people. Y'all made it easier for people not to want to invest in anything without hardcore evidence.
I say it again to the women that don't speak up because you feel like your life is in danger. You feel like this dude can kill you. You feel like this dude will harm you. I could understand not speaking up if that dude did something to you. But to the women that want a career, and you keep your mouth shut because you want this career, and you scared he may mess your career up and blackball you, I don't know how I feel about that.
You put yourself in.
I don't know how I feel about
that. And this is not true for everybody, so women don't jump down my throat, but you put yourself in situations, man. And then when that shit go freaking sideways, you absolve yourself of any responsibility, and you knew that it could happen. If somebody got a reputation, why you over in that man room by yourself? Like, what are you doing? I don't want to hear nothing. The societal norms, the stuff that we allow is crazy too. Because I remember a situation to where there was a man and a woman at a hotel party, and a lot of people had rooms in the hotel, and they rented out the little party room in the hotel, and the man was married and the chick was married. They both drunk. She all over him all night. She all over him. Everybody know he married or she married, but that's their business, man. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody having a good time. And so they end up going to whichever one of them room. and they screwed. So dude had to get him to go to work in the morning. He get up, he go to work. She stay in the room. And I guess she started thinking. Because we overseas. So her husband's not there. We over in Guam. So she started thinking, oh, my God, people see me. What the fuck? She started making phone calls to people, this, that, and other. And she just made up a story and said, well, he took it. He took it. And they kicked that man out the Navy. She got to stay in the Navy. He kicked him out.
You know what? And some would say this.
Whole
to what
career
you
down the
said
drain.
about putting, because I've said that before. And a woman tried to get on me when I said, man, women got to be careful what situation they put themselves in. But, I think a woman said one time, listen, I don't care if she butt naked and you on top of her. If she say no, you have to stop. If you keep going, it's rape. And I'm like, but why would a woman do that? Why would a...
Well, they taking it further than that now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really can't say women, don't put yourself in the position. Because I agree. Once a woman say no, it's no.
No mean no.
No means no.
No mean
Stop.
no. No mean
Stop.
no. Stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, but I am
Don't have pump it. Don't have
I'm
pump
gonna tell my daughter.
Full
I
stop.
don't care what you tell your daughter. If I ever have a daughter, I will say this. Listen, if you go over that boy's house, especially at a certain time, expect that he's gonna want to have sex.
Absolutely.
And I can't protect you if you decide to go over there and think y'all just gonna cuddle. Because you don't know this guy. You think you know him. But that's what we say, put yourself in a position where somebody can harm you. You know what I'm saying?
Now they're saying, go back to, they said coercion is sexual rape or assault. So you basically just going to take away all. What is it with somebody you trying to holler at old shorty? You trying to holler at her. You trying to fucking get her to give you some ass. You see her every time you see her. It could be weeks. It could be months. It could be whatever. And then at some point, she just feels sorry for your ass or she get curious
So
and she give you the pussy. Now, how many times have we seen that play out in our lives? They saying that's rape because you pressured her. Oh, you pressured her.
That's interesting.
What the fuck is that?
What kind of, no, you pressure people at the dealership.
Again, I want to make sure y'all hear our standpoint clearly. But mine anyway.
Hey, that's what happened with Masika. Masika
Because
said
people gonna twist what we listen.
They ain't gonna do that anyway.
No.
All I'm saying is this, man. To these women with Bill Cosby, man. Again, man. Sometimes I'm just like, man, some of y'all waited over 30 years to say something, and I already know what it was. You probably would. I guess you didn't believe. You didn't think people were gonna believe you because of his power or whatever. But again, I'm just a person of, I hate to say integrity, because I just don't feel like you should allow any kind of wrong to go on. If I see anything, I'm gonna say something if it's wrong.
I have a theory, and like I said, I don't think he completely innocent. I think he did something.
Yeah, I
somebody,
believe he did something.
But all them women, I'm gonna tell you, if you talk to people in Hollywood, you look at all the interviews and stuff, he had a reputation of being an asshole to not just women, but to everybody. But if you get a man in power, and you ain't got the power, he can talk to you however the fuck he want to talk to you. When he fuck you, he can kick you out. He can do this, that, and other. And I think that a lot of times he shitted on them after he fucked them. And they thought their career was going to go somewhere.
And their career ain't go nowhere.
And then now you still carrying that fucking anger. Here's my opportunity.
Career ain't go nowhere.
what Dave called it in the movie at the Comedy Store. He said, forgot what he said. He said something about it being a remorseful or wanting a refund, wanting.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Because that's how I feel. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I don't feel sorry for any woman that protected Bill Cosby. He did something to you, and you ain't say nothing for your career. I don't know how I feel about that.
I support victims. I don't know what the details is in this situation, except for the ones that I have mentioned, because I read some of the dockets. But yeah,
now the ones that spoke up and they ain't believe you and you just gave up. Hey man, I apologize.
I support the victims, but at the same time, it's like I see.
Do you support the ones that did it because?
I support any victim, any real victim.
Do you? So
but what I do think is happening is that those who are lying, need to be held accountable because you're messing it up for real victims. You're making it hard for anybody to believe because people are tired. They're sick and tired of women lying and nothing happens to them. Chris Brown was framed. This woman said that he raped her in a hotel, in the same hotel that he had multiple people in. They were listening to music and he was with his girlfriend on the bed. The girl who blasted that woman for lying on him called her out. But this in the paper, it read that he brutally raped that woman, brutally, for 30 minutes while her eye was busted and her nose was bleeding. This is what was printed. This was printed.
Be careful.
You need to be in prison for the same amount of time that he was going to get. You need to get that time.
Be careful, guys.
Get out of here.
Be careful, man.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired. On you. What's happening is when these women lie, those women right there, if they don't be held accountable, they're going to make it harder for real victims, and people going to keep turning a blind eye to something that needs to be dealt with immediately.
A rapist ain't shit. Lowest form of human, but a person who will lie and say somebody raped them, you right there with them.
Right there with them. On the same, y'all both on the same evil. Because because I've seen too many black people die behind this. They died behind it. Yeah. Too many women have lost their husband behind this. Too many children have lost their fathers behind this. And then they wonder why the black community is in disarray. Because y'all kept allowing people to lie on us. And man,
and like I said, man, I could never understand. I'm gonna be honest. I could never understand. I could understand. I already told you. I could understand the type, like I said, the women that you feel like your life in danger, or you're afraid to say something because he may do something to you. I even feel I can feel for the women that you try to say something and they shut you down, and so you like, I can't even do nothing. What I'm gonna do? I even understand that.
That happened with
what I'm saying, and I know a lot of women that said something and they shut it down.
That happened with Jacob Alexander, Texas University.
Yeah, I understand
the boy who raped that girl, left her face down in the dirt while she was unconscious.
You just told me,
and she went immediately to get a rape kit done, and the rape kit came back positive. And guess what they did? They ain't do nothing.
You just told me the lady wrote the book and kept stuff out of it.
Money.
Janice
Dickinson.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Janice Dickinson.
So that's the type of person I'm talking about.
Supermodel.
It was for her career.
So we stationed overseas. I got this partner. My partner screwing this chick. Now, my partner is known to be packing. They say, a man rocking with inches, right? So she was one of the ones she used to brag about. I can't walk after him, this, that, and other. It was funny, ha, ha, ha. But my man slanging meat to other women. She find it out, get mad, telling folks he raped her. They go through the kit, she got tearing. Of course, because you say the man big. So, yes, he and that man gets sent to the brig. So, years later, I'm 2 commands removed. We got to watch a training video on rape where they interviewing people in jail about rape. They telling people, they go, my man, though. My man got to do the video to try to get the,
That's
a good behavior
to get out.
I'm looking at the video. I'm like, that's my man.
Yeah, that's foul.
That's foul as shit.
And she literally telling y'all they be
but how big he is,
to the true victims of sexual assault, molestation, whatever you say.
What you call it?
You've been molested, rape.
Because we don't.
My condolences and I feel sorry, but I still feel a way.
We personally,
when it comes to someone who will allow somebody to do something, turn their eye, or won't say nothing because of your career or for money.
And you know what I find funny?
I cannot support that.
You know what I find funny? They went all the way back to bring this case up. But we got new cases every day in Hollywood. Corey Feldman been talking to y'all about how many men is out there raping these children left and right. And then when they grow up with all these dysfunctions.
Nobody said nothing.
Everybody keeps ignoring Corey Feldman. I don't see Oprah doing no interview with Corey. Corey Feldman has put his livelihood on the line.
They don't call it Hollywood for nothing.
Am I wrong to think? I want to make sure because I cut all this out. Am I wrong to say that though?
No, as far as I'm concerned. Now, there's some people, like you can give the disclaimer all day. It's a woman watching right now. She's seething. She think we 3 Satans sitting up here for even having this conversation, and there's nothing you could do there's nothing you could do.
No.
You have the way you feel is the way you feel.
Just like Terry Crews. Oh, I can't. How do you allow a man to grab your
In front of your wife.
and don't say nothing? But you did it because your career.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you are, bruh. You're not gonna touch me without me saying something or jack you. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, all the women are coming out, and then you finally. I mean, come on, dude. How can you feel sorry for somebody, dude? You could have handled that.
We have.
And why didn't you?
These standards in America is
And you can't say
weird.
you can't say, well, I
think that
I couldn't say nothing because he was too big.
I think that agent ended up getting his job back.
I don't know.
But I mean, I will say this: Terry Crews did go on to get more gigs. I think that was on
I
the
ain't been
basis.
seeing it.
I think that was on the basis that he didn't sue. Because what happens is if you don't, because when you sue him, it's in conjunction with all other projects he's involved in.
But you can't tell me he ain't say nothing. The only reason why he ain't say nothing is because his doggone career.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people
It's
that's
double
like that.
standards,
And I'll put it to you like
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
I'll put it to you like this. You know, they keep saying that it's an open secret. It ain't no secret if it's open. They used to say that about Harvey Weinstein. Oh, everybody knows. And, you know, Courtney Love was telling people, if he tells you to come to his hotel, don't go. And she openly said that. We talking about some both people. Now, this is how you know he was definitely into it. It was in his contract that if he had any sexual assault allegations, it's in his contract that if he had any sexual assault, if he's accused of any sexual assault, that he could not be fired for it as long as he paid the settlement in a $250,000 fine to the studio.
Wow.
That was from the Weinstein Company. How crazy is that? TMZ posted his contract that said as long as I paid it. Like, do you know you are a professional?
Hey,
a professional
this whole
taker.
show about to be about.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, let's move on.
Yeah,
man.
let's move on.
Cause we gonna be on. We can talk about this all day. I do know a lot of women that are dealing with that, have dealt with that, have been raped or been touched funny by their uncle and fathers and stuff like that. I've known them, and my heart go out to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But those of you who are lying or you holding your tongue because of an opportunity, I'm sorry. I can't deal with somebody because I just think that you're doing it for an opportunity. And when does integrity come and say, bump that opportunity, this nigga wrong, and we need to take him down. And I'm talking about just opportunity. I ain't talking about your life in danger. I'm talking about a career. I don't know how I feel about that. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion.
That's cool.
All right, man, what we got
what's
next,
man?
Bill Cosby home, though, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all going to go see him.
Wendy Williams goes at Tabitha for retiring her husband from the police force. Her husband's name is Chance. And she retired her husband. Her husband has been on the police force for 15 years. And thank God, by the grace of God, this man is still alive and with us today, unharmed, unscathed.
I like what Tabitha said, though. Tabitha
At least
said,
physically.
Tabitha said it was an agreement. This man, for the last 15 years, I didn't have to work. All I had to do was pursue my dreams. That's what she said. He worked hard, and I was able to pursue my dreams. And pursuing my dreams, now I made the money, and I'm making enough money to say, hey, now it's your turn.
Now, Wendy said that because from her experience, when you taking care of a man, they're going to have all this extra time and energy and money to go cheat on you.
But look at Wendy.
But here's the difference, though. Right. Here's the difference. But Wendy used to be.
Wendy,
used to be all right.
Wendy, a best friend.
She
You
used to
married
be
your
all
best friend or something. Your partner. Wendy, that was like being married to your partner or something.
But see, the thing with Wendy, though, Wendy ain't you stupid. Wendy ain't never. Her husband never took care of Wendy for a while. Like this woman is saying, this man took care of me for 50.
Take care of man.
Wendy's just damaged. But like I said, he took care of this woman for 15 years to let her do her dream. Wendy, your man ain't never let you do you, and he took care of all the bills. He came in and you was making money.
When she drew that comparison, I said, now, Wendy. Now, Wendy.
Right.
You know, your husband and her husband is two different people. Your husband, look at this. You got to look at it like this. Her husband, who is Chance, by the way, took on side jobs to take care of the family.
The family.
Wendy,
so she can do her thing.
your husband took on side chicks and had you take care of their family. Now you know there's two different people. That her husband was locking up criminals in jail. Your husband tried to allegedly hire a criminal to assassin a rival radio show talk show host. and he asked, now allegedly he asked somebody that they were working with, a man that they were working with, hey, do you know anybody that is out here killing for some money? Now you might as well have went to Craigslist and went and saw his videos posted on MySpace of his work. If you over here just asking some regular Joe Schmo, because it was a federal complaint. It became a federal complaint. You can't compare
that, man. Clown.
She hurt, and she hurt, and she really hurt. She probably never get married. She out here dating Ray J.
I have no.
No. Whoa! Don't put that on Ray J.
Ray J.
They was out there. They was out there.
He smashed. Ray J smashed that, man.
His partner.
His homeboy. Ain't no way I'm walking around.
Ray J still with Princess. Ain't they still together? Yeah.
Ain't no way you walking around like that.
It's business.
You know when I went on ugly chick.
Huh?
Yeah, when I went ugly
if I'm on business, I'm not about to act like
you got bills to pay. Do what you got to do to stay floating this.
You went out with an ugly chick?
Survive.
Be honest.
I never went out on a date with an ugly chick.
You just kept them at the house. You ashamed?
Have I done?
You ain't ever met up like she was just on you about being up. What if she had a great personality?
I will say I ain't never been on a date and spent money on someone I thought was ugly. Nah, man, probably.
Y'all ain't never met. Man, not go on a date like you pick her up, but y'all met.
Never.
She told you, where you gonna be at?
Your house.
She
came over.
You went out with an ugly chick? You went on a date with an ugly chick?
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't know if I ever had sex with an ugly chick.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
I don't think I ever.
You're amongst brothers. Don't do that.
Listen,
don't do that.
I don't ever think.
Don't do that, sir.
I mean, it's her favorite. I put it like this. Let me leave it alone.
You said you.
Now I just thought of one.
I have met up with an ugly chick because she was cool. She was cool though. Like I'm a personality nigga, so. I mean, she was cool, but I ain't go pick her up or no shit like that.
You did nothing gentleman like for her?
Huh?
You didn't do nothing, you didn't get no roses?
Nah, we don't do that, but we met up somewhere and chill. She was good conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I was put it to you like this. I would say, I don't think I've ever, I wouldn't call them ugly per se. I would just say maybe not the most attractive. I fell on some hard times.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've actually dated a chick that wasn't the best looking model.
How's her body though?
But she was sexy.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so
she didn't look. I mean, I'm keeping it 100. She didn't look all that.
But
the way she carried herself,
they get by.
Bro. Cause like I know she wasn't the best looking person.
I know some not so good looking women, especially in Atlanta. But that body,
But a lot of times it ain't even the body. It's just how she carry herself. Like that woman who got that power between her legs. She know it. She that woman shit. That it.
She was very feminine.
That it factor, bro. It's like, yo.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
But she was ugly to you.
The face don't matter. The way he say the face don't matter when you carry yourself with some.
Now she dolled up nice. She
beauty in the eye of the beholder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she cleaned up.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But I'm absolutely a old personality motherfucker too. I gotta be able to talk to you. So
man,
I mean, but I want to look at you too.
Yeah, I want to look at you too.
Because you might be in
but
the
you can't be no pretty dumb motherfucker.
No,
I don't like that shit. No, I don't like that shit at all, bro.
You can't be, because even if the person is unattractive, and you still want to have a great personality, because you don't want to be in the bed with her and y'all getting down, and then just her talking make you shrivel up. You don't want them problems. Yeah. Now you still got to figure out how you can get her out of there and let her know that you're finished without finishing.
Y'all want to date Wendy?
That's what the line.
Wendy
That's a
pulling them
line.
though. Wendy,
How?
I don't know, man.
Wendy said.
Wendy pulling them.
Well, I mean, he did. I told Wendy it ain't the same thing. And what's interesting is I actually find Wendy as a cool person. You don't.
I think Wendy Williams is a complete asshole, and I've been following her career forever.
That's how she got put on.
She built a career on like.
You know what?
You
You're absolutely right. But
I'm trying to figure out how you like Wendy Williams and don't.
wait, I didn't say I ain't say I.
You said you think she's a cool person.
To a degree.
How is she better than Steve? You don't like Stephen A. Smith.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how you like
Wendy
Stephen A.
Williams, man.
Smith. It's like
Wendy
Wendy
Williams a clown.
Y'all like Stephen A. Smith?
I ain't
How
say that.
no, I'm
but
saying
Wendy
how you
Williams
don't
a clown.
like. They the same.
Wendy Williams a
Wendy's the
clown.
worst. Wendy Williams embarrassed more black people than anything, and she do it for the white man. Tap
For
dance.
ratings.
Tap
She
dance.
shit on people.
But you
for
mean to tell
ratings.
me you like
Wait,
Stephen A.
wait,
Smith?
Wait. Hold on.
But Wendy cool.
Hold on.
You attracted to her.
Let me say this.
You a smash.
Times get hard. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase what I'm saying. I feel bad for Wendy.
I don't.
So I don't.
Why?
I don't know.
Your heart goes out
That's
to her.
that
My
thing.
heart go
That's
out
that
to
thing that women depend on. Pieces of shit women depend on. That whatever that is, a man, they can grab that heartstring and his heart will go out to her. And
Why your
she
heart
could
go out to her?
No,
You
my
don't know.
heart don't go out to no motherfucking Wendy.
You just.
I be feeling bad. Cause all right, so the whole world be going in on her. I'm like,
She going on the whole
She
world.
going the whole world.
because the whole
She's
world
quite
been going
handsome.
in on her.
She's quite handsome.
No,
and she should not be talking about people. The
You
way
know
she
why
does.
they go in on her? Because she going on everybody else.
I mean, I get it.
It's like the Bible said, what? You going to
Hey,
be
look
judged
here.
the same way you judge others on that same measurement.
Absolutely right.
So you talk about everybody. People couldn't. I mean, her situation was sad with the divorce, but people couldn't wait to say, hi.
yeah, I mean,
Nah,
I felt
nah, nah,
I felt bad for that. They was bringing up the domestic situation involved into it. They was
Then
dragging
she
that
out
in.
here telling everybody who she screwed, I met the man. And
Nah, that's out of
fuck
that's
that.
out of
What I'm
hand.
saying.
That's
Be
out of hand.
happy
Method
somebody
Man was-
messing with you, man.
That was out of
That
hand.
man was looked like what?
She
After the fact, because
she's-
she said something about that man's wife.
She said he showed her his methods and came up off the top rope
Listen,
into them slang
she says this after I forgot what her situation was. She said something about his wife with Wendy.
I mean, what she
I forgot what it was. It was like she shared some information about her being
Okay.
sick.
We've all known a Wendy Williams in our life. Maybe not that to that degree. What happens is Wendy Williams' life is a dumpster fire. And all women want to be princesses and they want to be loved and upheld and put on a pedestal. And you get women out there who ain't gonna never fucking have that. And all she do is take shots at people who happy. She can't stand it.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't
she
stand
should.
happy,
Yeah,
man.
she
That was
should.
right
Yeah.
there.
That's all
She
she
can't
do.
stand happy.
Yeah, we know that. We know people like
So
that.
yeah, now that y'all got my rephrasing of it, I just feel bad for her. I feel bad.
I still don't understand why.
I just feel bad for her. I feel it's you got to be able to move. You don't feel bad for somebody who's just living. I mean, look. I understand. I understand.
If you put yourself in that situation, I don't feel bad.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. What I will say is this.
I got to figure Wellington out, man.
Hey, what I will say
As
is
you know
this.
what? Because she.
You know what?
she-
You know.
What about
what
Kamala Harris? You don't feel
no,
sorry
Yeah,
for
he
her?
don't feel sorry for Kamala.
Why y'all keep bringing that up? We
Yeah,
y'all-
I always-
it's
Yeah,
certain,
feel
it's
sorry
certain
for Kamala.
topics that we
don't
go a
feel
week
sorry-
without, and we
you
can
don't
go.
feel sorry
We
for
if we
Kamala.
gotta go a week without talking about
feel sorry for Kamala.
Lil
hate-
Nas
you hate-
X.
you know how
we
bring-
gotta
I
go a
bring-
week.
I bring it up every
Y'all
show.
said we don't want to talk about
You
Lil
hate
Nas
Kamala.
X now.
You hate Kamala,
How you hate Kamala?
but you feel sorry for Wendy.
Wait, no, I don't hate Kamala. I don't care for it. There's
What?
a difference. I don't care for it.
You hate that lady.
Nah.
Bro, you hate that lady.
I don't have
Your
that
whole
attitude.
demeanor changed when you go talk about that lady.
I don't care for her like y'all don't care for Lil Nas X.
I ain't got nothing against
that's
Lil Nas X.
Whoa, nah.
I ain't got nothing against that young man. That man
What
living free,
Lil
man.
Nas X got to do with women, though?
That man living free. He on TV. He kissing. And hey, man, do your thing. He living free.
Tear that ass up on stage next time.
Hey, man.
Tear that whole booty hole up.
Hey, but when
Don't
Madonna
hold back.
listen, when Madonna was kissing people on stage, nobody
In
said
2003.
What about Lil Kim look like a barn owl? That outfit.
Hey,
don't
now
know.
that Madonna thing, you know that happened back in 2003? We didn't have social media back then. Because I'm sure we would have said something about her old ass
We had social
molesting
media.
them children on stage.
Yeah, 2003 we had
We had social media.
Social media. Instagram was
I
out in
was on
2003.
When Madonna kissed
Man, who was coming to your MySpace page to leave comments?
I had bad
I was-
motherfuckers
I
on
was
my
talking
MySpace.
about
I was
MySpace.
killing MySpace.
I was killing MySpace too.
Was y'all talking about stuff like this on MySpace?
Yes.
I called a
my
couple
page
people.
was political.
Well, guess what? It didn't go anywhere.
And I had like 6 Black Planet pages.
Black Panther, I was killing.
You was
Black
talking about
Panther.
this on Black Planet?
I was killing Black
All
Panther.
types of shit.
Madonna kissed Drake on stage. That man, hey, look, Lil Nas X having fun, man. And I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know where it's
I
going.
ain't care for that Madonna. I'm just not a. What does it add to the performance?
Maxine,
it's just shock. I think
Maxine
what
Waters
it is.
sitting there looking like. I be feeling sorry for our elders, man. The shit they be having to see.
The stuff they got to see today, man. I
Imagine
feel sorry for
being
them.
Maxine Waters and the nigga come out performing "Throw Baby." I'm trying to give it to you, throw baby.
But they had nasty songs back then, so we can't.
They did, but it was held like it wasn't. It was. Cause my dad used to tell me about how after the Ratted, they had that one chick used to let them run train on, but it called a pony trot.
That's stupid.
They call it a pony trot. Did he show you see the old lady now? You be like, oh, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I feel sorry. They got to see all this stuff, man. They got to look.
A pony trot.
Lil Nas X, man. Are you a fan?
Hmm?
You a fan of Lil Nas X?
Man, I'm a fan of good music.
So is the
I
music
don't-
good?
I don't listen to his music.
Oh, I'm going to
is-
take my horse.
I
to
thought you played that in your car pulling at one time.
Uptown Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you was hearing Billy Ray Cyrus. Don't break my heart, my icky breaky heart. I just can't take it anymore. 'Cause if you break my heart, my icky breaky heart,
Man, leave that man, the little man, alone.
you just
That's the
can't
real
take
Nas.
What?
He'll kill Nas any day.
In what?
Rap.
tennis.
See, he had to say that.
We said tennis.
He had to say that. What are you trying to say?
Everybody like tennis, right? Y'all don't like tennis? You guys don't like tennis? Man, you guys are crazy.
Them outfits though. It's off chain.
Hey, man, that man living free, man. It's about freedom.
But see, it's regular gay, then it's too gay. That was shit with too gay.
Hey, he free.
Be gay, yeah, we accept that, but that shit he had all that.
Free,
Like,
man.
Now we can't
Free
control
man.
his gayness.
Can't control that
yeah,
man.
but see, he just turned 21. Ain't he just turned 21?
He been holding back for
He looked like he wanted every dick ever invented.
Let that man get
He
it.
wanted all the uncircumcised dick, the short dicks, the long dick. He wanted all the dicks. He wanted
And
a
he
dump
gon-
truck to back up to his front door and dump off all the dicks.
And he want them all. And let that man have
And
all.
he was gonna do a snow angel in the dicks.
And let him have them all. Long as it ain't none of ours, we good.
Oh my God!
Nigga.
Do you think Lil Nas X?
No angel?
Lil Nas. Illmatic. He's the true
Hey,
Illmatic.
don't compare that man to Nas. Like
He the true Illmatic.
Just gonna let this man let him say what he's gotta say, honey.
what else on the BET Awards that was crazy? I like the DMX tribute. I like the
I didn't
Queen
even watch it,
Latifah tribute.
I didn't watch most of it, man. I think the City
ba-
Girls did something on that too.
The baby was sound was off. He looked like he was ready to whoop the sound man's ass
But
that
he know to fight.
that
man.
night.
Who's better, the baby or Lil Baby?
Lil Baby killing.
Who the hot nigga right?
Lil
Who
Baby.
y'all like?
Lil Baby
So
right
you
now.
listen to Lil Baby.
They put me on
He
him
said,
because
"Do you
everybody
listen to him?" He said,
listen,
"He said, do you listen to him?"
I'm going to listen. The way people are talking about Lil Baby right now,
You
I am going to start tonight.
okay? So you don't listen to him.
I heard some of his music.
You don't listen to him.
What I'm telling you is this.
I heard
The
the
way
next Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying. They say he's the man right now. Everybody says
He
that.
from
so
Atlanta.
you don't listen to
From
he's
Atlanta.
from Atlanta.
the baby from Atlanta too.
The Baby from Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't like the Baby because he got the same cadence in every song. You know, I get tired of that junk.
I get tired of the same Same material,
Oh.
just on a different beat. I'm fucking your hoe. I'm getting head in the car. I'm gonna shoot a nigga dead if it try me.
Who are you listening to?
Go to the next. That's on.
Now I'm an older nigga, so it's like, but I'm a hip hop head, so I don't be up on it.
No, Lil Baby.
You know, YMB Corday, that's his name, right? The one that date the tennis chick.
Yeah. I know.
He nice. I listened to
he's
his
good,
album.
he's
His
good,
album
he's good.
nice. That little cat album nice, man. He got
The
some
one
lyrics.
Date Naomi Osaka.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of who was interviewing. Who was like they was in the car with. I may have been Fat Joe. He was in the car with DJ Khaled, and they was playing records.
Lil Baby.
And
His came up, and they said he's gonna be a
was
star.
Like, he's the star. He's the one.
And he does. And I will
he's
say
selling
this:
out of place,
Lil
man.
Baby does make. I have listened to some of his tracks, and he does make some good songs. He's just good. He's on fire. He's on fire. Now somebody tried.
Do you listen to him? That's who you like. You got in rotation now. You be in the
I don't have his stuff in rotation.
Who you got in rotation in the car?
I got my stuff in rotation. Is I was listening to J. Cole. I listen to a lot of battle rap.
You gonna give me? I used to. I'm about to be back.
What
on
you
the battle
listen
rap.
to on a regular basis?
Man,
And Tupac, Jay-Z.
You don't listen to no music in the
I
car?
don't be listening.
Tupac, Jay-Z, that Black Album.
Nah, I'm sorry. I be listening to some old school stuff.
Nas. I be going
I'm
like
still
I don't.
old school. Like the other day, I listened to the whole Coming Out Hard 8-Ball MJG record.
Oh wow, yeah, you took it back.
When I was in Miami, I listened to the whole
Hey,
Coming
hey,
Out Hard.
That's good.
I listen to DMX when I run, when
Like,
I'm running, and I was listening to him today. So it just depends, like, cause I'll listen to certain tracks on Jay-Z's Black Album, Moment of Clarity, 99 Problems, just a lot of Threat, a lot of Nas, One Mic. What's the other one?
What albums have y'all listened to late? You hadn't heard it in a
Nas
long
is
time,
Nas
and then
is
you
like-
listen to it, you be like, "Oh shit, this." You had forgot
Yeah, I
how
just
good it
told you.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just told you,
What's
like-
the last album you did that with?
Let me.
And you were like, "Fuck."
Coming Out Hard. And then I was listening to T.I. joint, trap music.
This ain't no album.
Yeah,
Album.
that
This is
album was
trap
dope.
music.
That was a dope album.
His first album was really good. The one that he had on LaFace Records.
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
But yeah, man, I was listening.
I
to
haven't
Coming Out Hard.
listened to a complete album. Like I'll be
listened to
honest,
all
the
Nah,
Black
but I-
Album was one of the albums I just went back and listened. Like it was an album that I kept on Tidal because I have Tidal. Tidal
Yeah.
is what I play. And
Yeah, I
they
got
allow
Tidal
you to
too, yeah.
Listen, and I just kept going through it, and I was like, man, this man makes some.
Now-
he's just a dope artist. Jay-Z, the 444. I went back and listened to that. I don't. I mean, I
Now,
love.
what's it legit like? I listened. They had me listen to the Migos album, Culture. Now, like I said, it made me like it make you
It
groove.
make
man.
you bounce.
Now, lyrically, I'm not gonna act like you know it was.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Hey, when you know what I felt when J. Cole dropped that album this year, and then the Migos dropped they song on the same time. After I listened to I-95, I went and played Migos. I was like, yeah, I can't get this.
Man, that J.
They
Cole,
done put the headliner
J.
up
Cole.
front.
that J. Cole with the little baby, the transition in that one song.
Yeah,
I can't think of the song. Man,
yes, it's nice.
he set that joker up so nice.
Yeah.
You could. It was like that was the
Even,
smoothest
what's
transition
my name?
I ever
21
heard.
Savage, the one with 21 Savage on it, J. Cole on the new album.
It may have been 21. No,
I think
either
you might be
21
talking-
Savage or.
I think he do got Lil Baby on one of the songs. but
One of the
with-
songs I just know
one
the
with 21 Savage is
transition.
good.
He set that joker up. He said a
You
line.
talking about the one with 21 Savage?
But and 21. Yeah, it had to be 21
Yeah.
Savage. That transition was so hard. I was like, wow.
And you know what I listened to? 2 Chainz album, like 2-3 albums ago. One about going to the league. What's the name of that shit? Something about going to the league or some shit. It didn't make that much noise, man. Listen to that shit. That's a dope ass album, man. That shit is nice.
Two
man.
Chainz got
That
some
shit
dope
is
records.
Very nice.
He got some dope records.
Some people have a nice balance of lyrics and beats.
Right,
2
right.
Chainz do that. Rick Ross do that.
Rick Ross got some.
They beat selection.
Rick Ross got the
Now,
dopest
Rick
beats in
Ross
that-
has stellar production.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
his production is
He
crazy,
has
bro.
stellar
I always say
production.
that's the best beat selector out.
Boy, that man makes some.
That
dope-
man
he
can
makes
make some
dope records.
music. He makes music that's so unique to him. It's almost like you can feel the vibe he's going for.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Definitely
feel that
ride out to
vibe.
that.
You
And
can
on the other end, what's so tragic, Nick, Nas can't pick a beat save his damn life.
Nah, man. Nah.
Lyrics be amazing, but nigga, the beat selection be horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It'd be like the beat selection sounds like niggas who just started making beats.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I want you Nas. I want to rock this. I want to bro, I can't. Bro.
Cause nigga, go back to Nas can take simple beats and make great songs.
And maybe that's what he was going for. It
but
just didn't work.
He shouldn't, cause that Nas is like amazing. My poetry's deep. I'm never felt. Nas is like half man, half amazing. Nigga,
Rick Ross though, you just let that
Rick
shit
Ross.
go.
Yeah,
Rick Ross
Hit
be on
play and let
something
that
else,
shit
boy.
go. You know that because sonically it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Out of every rapper out there, Rick Ross is easily one of the few people that has a stellar production. It just is what it is, man. Because
Maybach Music, right? That group is
Maybach Music.
Maybach Music. I don't know who them
Maybach
guys
Music.
are, but they good.
Maybach Music. Maybach Music. Yeah.
Because Teflon Don, that's in my top 10.
You shit, nigga. That motherfucker.
That's in my top
fire.
10.
Top 10 album.
And then don't let him get on the track with a singer.
For me personally.
No,
yeah.
I'm just asking.
That Diced Pineapples.
Hey, man. I still got to post that video about being.
No, because it's
may post that
you know,
tomorrow.
you have like what I'm supposed to say lyrically what's best, you know, Tupac, Big, blah, blah. But then I have my personal shit, my personal
How you
shit,
feel when
man.
you
Yeah,
listen to
know.
it?
Because Aquemini is probably top 5, man.
Criminal dope.
Aquemini is like amazing, you know what I mean?
Criminal dope.
Somebody told me I was crazy for saying that, but nigga, Aquemini is a
Aquemini-
dope ass album, man.
Nah.
Do any of y'all find yourself going back to listen to Kanye music?
Reluctantly, yes. And I hate this nigga right now because he on some lunatic shit. But the College Dropout,
College
is
Dropout
in
was
my-
the hottest
that's in
thing.
my top 10.
Hey,
Like
man.
I can't not listen to it.
That album from front to end is dope.
Because man, at that I was at a low point in my life, nigga. That fucking album kept
that
me
was
going, bro.
That thing was close to your heart right there.
Shit,
Been
bruh.
working that graveyard shift?
Nigga, that shit,
I
bro,
just
had
want
me.
to fly away.
It's all right.
I used to let that shit just go.
Far away.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen the y'all see it's on Netflix called This Is Pop
Yeah.
and how
T-Pain.
T-Pain got Kanye told that nigga said it's gonna be hot when I do it.
Yeah, man.
When I use a hot
they
tune,
do
they
it.
gonna accept it.
They want to kill T-Pain. Then when Kanye do it, it's
It was
accepted.
cool.
Who did on 808s?
Hey.
My
Hey, you
love
doing it.
Yeah,
lockdown.
yeah.
He
Your
said, "What I
love
do?"
lockdown. Look at your love
You watch This Is
lockdown.
Pop? You watch This Is Pop?
It's
on
good,
Netflix?
man.
Bro, watch that shit, yo. You gotta
It's
watch,
good.
especially T-Pain's one.
T-Pain is good.
Because T-Pain can sing his ass off. That's the crazy thing. When he did that
I've-
little shit, I was like, this nigga can sing.
Hey,
I've seen T-Pain live in performance, and the man is a hell of a performer. He puts on a fantastic show. Matter of fact, him and Lil Wayne, it was a Lil Wayne show too. So at the end of the show, him and Lil Wayne did like a versus. This was probably where the idea started, versus. They did a versus of who collaborations. So only songs where they were collaborating with different artists. And so T-Pain would go. This was back in 2009. And this was in Virginia. Virginia, I want to say in Norfolk. So T-Pain would go do his verse, and then Lil Wayne would do his, and then and T-Pain, man, T-Pain brought that piano out there, started singing, no auto-tune, no nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody was like,
Yeah, he
where the
can't hate
fuck
on
this come from?
the
Keisha Cole.
the way he talk about how he took all that time trying to find that joint,
Yeah.
I think he was very creative, man. And we gave that man hell for that, man. We should have
And
did
he
that
not
man
that old. That's what's a true. When he started, he was like
Young dude.
19. He
Young
looked like
dude.
he way old. Like right now, T-Pain is but like 33.
Yeah,
He young as shit.
yeah, man.
And you know what's interesting? I do think that the only time people start giving him hell is when everybody started to use auto-tune and everything. The entire music industry was in auto-tune. So what happens is with the executives that give you the money for that record deal, oh, you're going to use auto-tune. It's the same deal. That
But he wanted to use the joint.
I get that he wanted to use autotune, but executives come in and say, we need you to use autotune. If they invested that money into, you're going to do what they say.
And it was
Because
fire
that's
in the
why,
club.
matter of fact, they
He's
did
killing that
with
joint.
Cardi B record, they did with her deal is that they give her collaborations that she has to do based on the record deal
Can
that she
Cardi
has.
B rap?
She got writers.
I mean, she got writers, and that's fine. She puts
Are you
together,
a fan?
I mean,
She put out records.
she has some interesting sounding music.
I can't say that.
I'm not a fan.
I mean, I can't say she's great, but like, man, her album. They waited for that album, and that album.
You ain't like that Bodak Yellow?
I'm not a fan. And don't
I
come
get
at
two.
me with the women
You know
shit
what to
because
say.
Cyrock and Rhapsody are fire
you can't
female.
But see,
compare them. You can't compare
the
them.
people we really like, they ain't gonna never be hot.
They
like
don't
that,
never be
man.
hot because folks want bullshit.
Whoa, don't put that on them now.
I'm just saying
They
they
want bullshit.
they don't want the real. They don't want lyrics.
Rhapsody is a monster.
They don't want the lyrics,
She's
man.
terrific.
Yeah.
I be like, woo, she just
Cyrock is a monster.
I be like, damn, you done squoze a lot into this verse. You doing more than eight.
don't want
And
these
the
lyrics.
big sister from Alabama.
Chica,
Yeah. She's a monster.
A lot of them.
you know,
out
she
here,
like,
man.
I think she half Nigerian.
Be killing, man. Lyrics
Killing.
is amazing, man. But you know,
Y'all want to hear Bodak Yellow.
a WAP.
The WAP.
Well, now,
Because like I said, Megan Thee Stallion about to get on my nerve in a minute. Because the girl she actually can rap.
Yeah.
But it's hid behind booty shaking and twerking.
And before y'all go say, well, dudes been doing it too. Man, we had 2 Live Crew back in the day, but we also had Public Enemy at the same time. They both rising together. There was a balance. There was a variety. Not everything is Migos and everything is WAP and all the music sounds the same.
hey, honestly, I'm tired of murder jingles. I'm tired of everybody
and
wanting to
strip
blow.
club anthems.
I'm tired
There's
of
a lot of
everybody.
that.
I'm tired of
Hot
everybody
girl
wanting to
summer.
blow each other's brains out and then glorify it. I got my Ruger set on your Tuga, blow your head off,
But they
leaving
been
lasting
doing
noodles.
that, though.
Folks is tired.
But
of
it was a balance.
This is
man. Like,
it's mainstream now. It's what it's the only thing they push. Like you talking about when Lauryn Hill came out, she murdered it. She cleared. She
still
made
ain't
it
no-
hard for anybody.
She still ain't no GOAT.
She made it hard.
I don't know what that is.
What the hell going on?
Check. Are we
They're
good?
trying to sabotage me as soon as I said Lauryn Hill. So dang, you can't even
'Cause
say her
she
name.
ain't-
She don't even
She
own
ain't
it.
no GOAT. I'm tired of y'all making Lauryn Hill the GOAT.
She ain't got to be a goat to you.
You say
Her-
Brandy was the GOAT.
She top 5. Lauryn Hill ain't no GOAT. You cannot be a GOAT with one album. I don't care what you say.
to you.
You cannot be a GOAT with one album.
To you.
Brandy ain't no GOAT.
Brandy top 5. I don't even go back to that.
Brandy
I ain't
is
gonna go back to that.
Brandy is one of the greatest of all time.
Brandy
Can't
sing
doubt
now.
that. And she defeated the odds being a dark
But I
skinned
know-
woman,
Lauryn Hill, I'm tired
Brandy
of y'all.
ain't dark.
being
she
a
brown-skinned.
brown skinned woman. She defeated the odds.
Lauryn Hill, great.
Now
GOAT.
wait, who you over here color checking?
Brandy ain't dark.
Don't come
She-
over here
she
bringing
dark.
your biases here.
Brandy ain't dark.
Oh, you mad because she ain't Kiki White? Like, is that what's going on? Because we keep
Can't
going back
sing
to
with
Brandy.
Kiki White.
Why we even go? I don't even want to go back because
Yeah,
I
we
got
don't
to
need to
post.
go back to
I
that.
ain't
We
even
don't
go
need
back
to
to
go
that
back
because
to
I need to post that
We don't
video.
need to go
too.
back to that.
Been working in graveyard shift.
Yeah, man.
I just want to fly.
Well, I
Hey.
mean,
You know, I
Hey.
find it hard to listen to that man's music, man,
What's
because
the-
I know how he really feel.
What's some underground shit that people don't fuck with? That's like your favorite hip hop album. I like Lil Brother, man. Them cats out of North Carolina.
I tell you an artist that I think hot.
I ain't
One of my
heard-
favorite
I
artists,
ain't
but R&B. Dude named Bilal.
Bilal. What happened to Bilal, man?
Hey, so underrated, man.
Shit, Tweet. What old girl name with the big hair? Little short sister. Oh man, it just did an unsung.
dog.
And she,
Dog
I'm like, you
out.
too young to have an unsung.
Whoa, she had an unsung.
Yeah. Fuck. What's the name of her ass, man?
Oh, man.
Can you be too young to have an unsung?
It seems
I
like-
think you can.
Can't be a little bit.
I think you gotta have at least a different amount of. I think-
Leela James.
I ain't never heard of her.
You ain't never heard of Leela James, bro?
I'ma check out.
Go listen to Leela James shit, bro.
Check out.
Man, she nice, man.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
think I have anybody.
And Little Brother, y'all go forward.
Little brother, I heard of Little Brother before.
You ain't never heard of Little Brother.
They dope.
Little Brother.
I heard it.
They
I heard
dope.
it. Though.
They
Yeah.
dope, man.
Are we just talking about rappers or
Yeah,
just
just
underground?
rap. Just rap. Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
You looking for somebody?
Yeah, I was trying to see what rapper do I know that's underground that I listen to. I don't listen.
I
You
listen to
don't
Little
listen-
Brother,
you
man.
don't get-
Definitely.
And to be honest, I'm more of a. I mean, it's hard for me to get up on. It's so niggas don't understand. It's so much old school music that was so dope
Yeah, I'm
that
still-
you have a hard time getting through that collection to even pay attention to what they putting out now.
When I'm in the car, if I go to Tidal, I'm usually listening to some. Either it's gonna be some old
I'm going
school,
back.
like
I'm going
some
back between.
funk, or some old school hip hop.
I'm going back between Stillmatic. I'm going back between Jay-Z I'm going back between some
I
Razzcast.
pull up Goody Mob Still Standing album in.
And I'll listen to some AZ, and I'm just,
Because I think that album was dope.
I be listening to these dudes just get it in, man.
Yeah, man. It's a
So
lot
it's
of good
hard.
music out there,
It's
man.
hard to find new. It's not that it's not. It's hard if it ain't out there. If it ain't being blasted. If the good music ain't really being blasted like that, I'm not going out searching for it because it's still a catalog. I'm
Old
listening to
school
Pac. I'm listening to, because that Pac, man, it was some songs on there that I just love. That Troublesome.
I can listen
La
to
la
the
la
Chronic
la
every day.
la 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 la.
Hey,
la,
man.
La la.
So,
la,
before
la,
what
la,
made
la.
Snoop so...
All you niggas
What made Snoop so, like...
maintain relevancy.
That dude.
His voice was so different.
Just different.
Because before the Chronic came out, Dre did the deep cover soundtrack, and that's back when people were watching video. Like the video come on
187
TV.
on the
and
cover
yo,
of
we was like,
Cow.
who
Yeah,
the fuck is
and
that?
you don't
He
stop.
sounded so
Okay.
different, man.
Because I can't... Like, you can't give me a Snoop verse that's like... Was like, wow.
The Chronic, every
Nah, I
verse
do
he
know-
did in the Chronic was fire to me.
It was his style, man.
His style... No, I get it. I get
It's,
it.
it's,
I always I like
Snoop is
I
such
wonder
a,
what made him so
and he
special.
made some. He had some good music.
But he had some good hits. Now, I ain't
He
gonna lie.
had
I
some
rap.
hits.
I rap.
Snoop-
I'm not saying...
even up until when Pharrell got a hold of him, that
Yeah.
I'm not.
Beautiful.
I'm not hating.
I
I'm just
just
saying I
want you
always
to know.
wonder what made him that dude unique. You know,
Now you got
'Cause
some
he
West
can't-
Coast cats that say he the GOAT. I don't agree with that at all.
because you gotta think Snoop came in when there was some hitters out. Like he moved his way in at a time where it was like, yo,
I'm
I don't know
y'all,
how
man.
you did this, bro, but you stood out.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. I wish that y'all. I can't put it into words to express to y'all how hard the Chronic hit.
you
Oh, no,
keep
the
going back
Chronic-
into it. We were still talking about Snoop, but you.
But that's Snoop.
No, the Chronic-
That's Snoop. That's Snoop. I mean, because it's Dre, but Snoop doing most of the rapping. I mean, he on the album, it's a whole, Dog Pound and all them too, but that shit, because wasn't no airplay, and it just showed up at the record store. Ain't nobody know it was coming out. Didn't anybody even know Dre was doing music? And it showed up, and that shit caught on like wildfire. And it hit so hard that when Snoop shit came out, man, it was lines
Snoop-
around all the buildings
Snoop killed, yeah.
trying to get that motherfucker.
All right, y'all, man.
Boom.
We gotta
dum,
wrap this
dum,
thing
dum.
up, man.
That's still probably one of the coldest intros. Boom, dum 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 boom dum dum. Dre is a cold ass producer, man.
Motherfucker, man.
That geez.
Tupac just said he take too long to produce a record. Though.
So y'all don't listen to Eminem? No.
All
I
right.
ain't, I ain't got no Eminem rap. I ain't got, but
I did like Eminem
don't
when he
say
came
that
out.
White boy fire.
When he
That
came
white
out,
boy
I was a
fire.
fan. I ain't gonna lie, I was a fan.
That white boy fire.
Who the name is? What my name is?
Chicka Slim Shady.
But we got the road, man.
Hi, kids.
We hope y'all enjoyed
Do you
the
like
show, man.
violence? You
Make
want to
sure
see
you
me
tune
stick
in
9-inch
every
nails to each one of my
other
eyelids?
month.
Man, look, nigga, man, M is cold.
We gotta get out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Peace.
Y'all.
Young
You
Unmanageable
in,
niggas.
baby? Comedian Marvin H, man. Get at your boy, man. Not on Facebook because they got me banned.
You still bad on Facebook?
Still in Facebook
Boom,
jail.
dum,
Crazy.
dum, dum.